Talking about the lessons you learned, bad lessons maybe, but necessary lessons for your growth. After this whole ruthless situation, I guess you might been kind of fed up with music business. Were there any doubts about making it with music?
Yeah, there's always doubts. Yeah, I mean, as far as making it now, there's no more doubts as far as me making it. I know I can go as far as I want to go. But now it's just, the question is, do I want to now? Do I want to go that far? Am I cool with where I'm at? Am I cool with just putting out music very slowly and just keeping a little career? Or do I want to go big, big, big like that? Those are the questions that cross my mind. But coming up, MCs always, one day they're like, hell yeah, man, I'm going to make it. A week later, they're like, man, I might have to go get a regular job, man. I can't continue this. Then a week later, yo, man, fuck that. I'm going to keep going, man. Hell no, I ain't giving up. What the hell? And then a week later, man, damn, man, reality, man, you know, some people, everybody just don't make it. And then, so it always happens.
But how did you get across maybe this negative feelings or thoughts?
People around you got supportive people around you. I had Swizz around me and his brother Dame around me. You know, they're helping me out. Yeah, yep, they're very supportive. So and Dame will tell you a million stories about me, like almost crying and like wanting to give up and say, man, I don't want to do this shit, but it just had to motivate me. That's why you got to have a team who's there to push you. If you feel like you're down, they got to lift you up. So yeah, and now we're here. I'm glad they did inspire me and lift me up.
Yeah, and you inspiring the next man, maybe, yeah?
Yeah, hopefully.
I snuck in Drake's house when he was alone inside. You could say I have a bogus mind. I dimmed the lights down and closed the blinds. Around his neck is where my rope was tied. I yanked on it till it broke his spine. Yeah, lately I've been fucking pissed off, cause everybody's saying Lil Wayne spits raw. I start a big brawl and slam his ass into a brick wall and have a fat nigga sit on them Rick Ross. I don't play with this rap shit. I got no life, I stay in the attic. Fuck your rap career, I'm waiting to smash it. Soldier boy, you got a corny flow, so you can suck my fucking dick through a glory hole. I'm just being me, what you tryna hate for? All you niggas is faker than Lupe Fiasco claiming he skateboards. Yeah right, that nigga can't even ollie. Push him away on the dolly, not even say he can stop me.
So with Sack My Pants, you've been taking shots at some artists.
Yeah.
And I feel like this song also demonstrates hip-hop essence, like the desire to be getting up, to getting people the name known. And what was the main problem with the artists you've mentioned in the song? Was it the image they deliver, or was it the music?
It was, well, in Sack My Pants, it was a lot of it. It was half and half. Some of it was just me being just obnoxious, just being that MC, and I didn't have a buzz at all when I dropped Sack My Pants. Nobody knew me. I walked outside, nobody recognized me, nobody even cared, and yeah. So I just. And it was how I felt about the certain rappers. So, what I said about Lil Wayne, it was just funny. It was just to be funny. Same everybody who I called out in that song, except Tamika. Tamika was personal. That was real shit. But the second verse, it was just jokes, nothing serious. And yeah, there is a part of me being that rapper who wants to get a buzz, and I know it would spark controversy because I've seen it done before with Eminem and 50 Cent, you know,
Like the song "How to Rob," yeah, that's kind of parallel.
Yeah, you could say it's kind of similar, but that's just the type of MC I am too, to just call things out. That's what I was bred to do, you know. From the hip hop that I listened to, that's what the other MCs that I listened to did. So that's what I know, you know. So if a MC is coming up, he's a new rapper who just started, and he's listening to rappers who talk about money and cars, then he's gonna naturally do that. If you're another MC and you listen to, you know, MCs who are constantly battling and calling each other out, you're gonna do that. You're gonna be like, okay, and that's the world of MCing that I grew up in, and that's what we did. So, and I just show that in my music. That's why it comes off aggressive.
But are there another targets on your to-do list?
No, because yeah, I understand things from a different standpoint now. Like, when I did that stuff back then, it's not that I'm not going soft or anything. It's just, I mean, I have matured a little bit since then. I matured, so I don't necessarily want to take that route. If there's somebody that needs to be called out, I would definitely do it. You know, I'm not just gonna. Before I was doing it just for fun, almost just like I was doing it just because I could, and just saying fuck it. I didn't have a buzz, like I said, but now I have more of a message to get out there. You know. I've already called the rappers out. I've done that. So now I need to. I'm moving on to a new chapter in my life, a new chapter in my music, and there's other things that need to be done or fixed in this world. You know, if people want to hear those rappers called out, they can go listen to Sag My Pants. You know, they can go listen to other songs that I've done it in. But now I have to make strong, powerful music to where you like. My goal is to. Like I want to change people's lives. I want to inspire them through their music, so they can, when they hear it, they're just like, whoa, I just want them to get a burst of energy. Like, man, I feel like going outside and just fucking living right now. Like I want to make that kind of music.
And another milestone in your career, in my opinion, is the song with Tech 9. Am I a Psycho with B.O.B. And Tech was in Hamburg just a few days ago. We hang out a little bit, and he introduced me to KCT. You know what is it?
KCT.
He introduced you to that too. I know you don't drink, but
Yeah, I think I know it. I kind of know what it is.
Things got kind of weird, but I was so surprised because this artist selling millions, and he's so humble and he's so down to earth person, and he wanted to sign you, but you decided to do your own thing. But did you take any advices from Tech 9?
Oh, I mean, I've been studying strange music a lot, you know, and you know, Tech 9, he's real cool. He's super humble, like you said. He's doing it big, and he acts very humble, and you're like, wow. And it almost trips you out, like this guy's so nice, and he's Tech 9. Like it always trips me out. But yeah, I've learned a lot from their label. You know, I was one of those dudes on the realtech9.com on his forums, like posting stuff, you know, chatting with everybody. I used to do all that, posting my stuff like, yo, check out my music, and hoping I would get their attention and all that. And you know, eventually I wound up meeting with Tech 9, and you know, everything was cool. And I did want to sign, but then I just got to. There's nothing against, you know, the Tech 9 or anything like that. I just felt I could, you know, do a lot of stuff on my own. I like challenges. I'm like, you know, I want to create my own individual dynasty, just because as a person that would make me feel really accomplished, you know. So it wasn't anything dissing Tech 9 or against strange music like that. I just wanted to do it this way, you know, and I have a right to do it that way, you know. It's all love. When me and Tech 9 see each other, we kick it. You know, if I'm in his city or he's in mine, we'll get on stage together and, you know, and rock this shit. It's all love. So yeah, I just wanted to do it this way though.
And talking about the music, your new song, The Ill Mind of Hopsin, Part 5, it kind of changed attitude and the content. Where does that come from? Is it a result of your fame and maybe the responsibility to your fans?
There is responsibility, but I've always been this way. If you listen to songs like Nocturnal Rainbow or Where Will I Go on my Raw album, it was the same. I talked about the same exact stuff. I just did it in a different way. But I've always been that way. And everybody who's known me my whole life, they're like, oh, that's Marcus. That's how he's always been. It's nothing new. Like, yeah, the song may have had a slight positive feel to it, but I have songs that are out. I have a song called Gazing at the Moonlight, and it's about Jesus Christ, and it's on my it's on my Gazing at the Moonlight album that I dropped on Ruthless. Like I've always been talking about stuff like this. It's just people never really listen. So that was a song that I knew everybody would tune into the Ill Mind series when I dropped it, when I was about to drop 5. So I figured I'd put something with a stronger message in it this time, where people are actually going to tune into it and listen.
So I found this quote of you, and you said that my goal is no longer to try to become a big rapper, that rapping proved that I'm better than anybody. Yeah. I just want to help people and spread my message, benefits for others, changing people's lives. So what is this message about?
It's just being positive. Like I feel like everything in a lot of stuff that goes on in society is very brainwashing. People are getting manipulated. People are becoming people like in a subliminal, like there's subliminal messages that go on in society and people don't even know. And then people grow up and like, wow, I became this person. I had no idea I was becoming this. Or then when you try to tell them the truth, they may not even accept the truth because they're so used to living this way in a fake life that they were used to living, and then when you tell them the truth, they can't accept it. Like, no way, there's no way that's real, because everybody's doing this over here, and you're the only one over there doing that. And it's like, yeah, I might be the only one, but that doesn't mean it's not the realness, you know. So, I just wanna make people think more. That's the main thing, to make them think more. So people's brains are kind of just doing this, like it's going very slow. I'm just trying to get their brains to do this, so when they see things, they can analyze things better. You know what I'm saying? So I guess the best way, there's a movie I just saw the other day. It's called Limitless. Have you seen it? Oh, have you seen Have any of you guys seen Limitless? Movie Limitless? Yeah, it's about a guy, he takes a pill and it makes him use 100% of his brain. So
that's another name in German. I know that.
Yeah, and then he becomes really smart because he's using 100% of his brain. Huh? Yeah, he gets addicted. That's the best. Yeah, so it's not about drugs. I mean, yeah, I'm not trying to promote drugs, but yeah, he takes the pill. But I honestly feel like that every day. But without the pill though, like when I wake up, I see things. I'm like, wow, and I can understand things. And that's how I look at the rap game. I'm like, oh my God, I can do this, and then that's like. Every time I put a new video out or something, or I make a new move, I just see things like that. I'm like, if I do this, you know, I don't put out music that often, but if I drop Illmind, Hopsin 5, and you know, and I put this message in it, this or that, you know, I think it could be very successful. And people will be like, how are you gonna put out one song a year and expect to get all that? But yo, it happens because you just understand life on a whole nother scale. And in a perfect world, I wish everybody was like that. You know, I want everybody to be that way, where they think that way, and they're constantly, you know, accomplishing their goals. So, but yeah, that's the message through my music. I want to get people just thinking more. So they're just like, why? I want them to just ask questions, because people don't ask enough questions. I feel like they're just going along with the flow. Like, hey, come over here. Okay, cool. Yeah, since he said it and he's doing it, it must be right. And then they just go along with it. So, yeah.
So on your next album, Knock Madness, we can expect some stuff like that? Like,
yeah, there'll be a lot of motivational stuff like Nocturnal Rainbows. But people get it twisted. They're like, oh, you fell off, you're going soft. Like, nah, I matured, yes, haven't gone soft, haven't fell off, because I know how to rap. I'm the one who created Hopsin, you know, and I'm not on any drugs that did it for me. It's all me. I know exactly what to do when I do it. So I'm not falling off. I've changed, yes. But people can't say that I've changed for the negative, because they haven't heard any music. Only thing they've heard is Illmind Hopsin 5, Illmind Hopsin 4, and the whack-ass song Hot Baddest that I put out because I was pressured, but I can admit that it wasn't that good of a song. But yeah, that's all. They can't be like I've changed. Until they hear my whole album, a whole 16, 17, or 18 songs, and then they can't really say nothing. So if they hear the whole album, and then they go, you know what, you changed, you're whack, you're corny, you're soft, I'll be like, okay. You have an argument there. If you feel that way and you heard all my music, well, I guess it is what it is.
Yeah, so things change. People talk about your music, and some people now take aim at you,
yeah,
and do strange stuff. Like I heard just a song of Joker.
Yeah.
You heard that joint? Just came out a few days ago. So how does it feel for you to switch lane and be on the other side? Be the one who people taking shots at?
See, and I understand with success there comes a lot of hate, so it's part of the game, you know. It's part of the game, and the way things, you know, you start off as that guy taking shots, and one day somebody's gonna do it to you. That's just how it works. But I've matured since those days, you know, and I'm not scared to take a shot at anybody, you know, in the rap game at all. I don't fear any MC, but you know, if it makes sense to do it, then I'll do it. You know, if it doesn't make sense, then I'm not going to do it, you know. And, you know, as far as the whole Joker thing, dissing me, you know, he was somebody who was really close to me. And what he's doing is deeper than rap music, you know. Because if I would diss a rapper that I don't know and smash the shit out of him and try to destroy everything it has. But realistically, I don't know him. I don't know his mom, don't know his dad, don't know his family, don't know anything about him. But when you're close to somebody like family and you know everything about each other, and you try to take a low blow like that, you know, that means there's something wrong with you. You don't do that to brothers. Period.
Maybe he should just talk to you.
No, you see, yeah, that's how realistic. That's how you're supposed to. That's how that would be the proper way and mature way to go about it. But you know, some people get driven by fame, especially when you guys. There's people who are like brothers, and one's rising and the other one isn't. You know, it causes, you know, an envy. It causes people to get envious, and they get jealous, and they want to hate, and then they want that attention because they're not getting it, so they're willing to do whatever they can possibly do to get that attention. So, yeah,
Kind of sad, huh?
Yeah, but you know, I got my career going, so you know, people are gonna take shots. There's other people as well online who've taken shots at me, made videos about me. At the end of the day, it's funny. Some of them are pretty good, you know. Some of them are like, oh yeah, you kind of got it right there. But yo, I'm touring all over planet Earth. I'm living the MC dream that I always wanted to live, and yeah, and to attack me. What am I doing to society that's bad? There's so much going on. I'm one of the ones who's trying to help it. So to attack me is retarded, you know. Unless it's for something that's like extremely fucked up. Like if I was out raping little kids or some shit, and then it's like, but I'm trying to help people, you know. So rappers are stupid though. But I know how it is because I was one. So I grew up as that MC, so I've been that guy. I know exactly what it's like to be in that stage where you're like, man, fuck everything. If anybody talks shit to me the wrong way, they're gonna get it. I don't give a fuck if it's my girlfriend. I don't give a fuck if it's my family. I don't give a fuck if it's my homie. Anybody can get it. Any rapper, anybody. I'm demolishing. I'm a fucking MC. Like, I've been in that stage. I've been in that stage before. I'm not there anymore. And what's crazy about that stage is it's sad. It looks cool to fans. It looks really cool, like, oh, hell yeah, he's mad, he's crazy, yeah, oh, House is going crazy again. But the person who's doing it, it hurts them deep down in their heart. It's because nobody wants to be that mad. People who are mad are sad inside. That means something's going on. Yeah, they become ill. Yeah, they become ill. They start becoming evil because they're so sad. Because everybody wants to be happy. What's wrong with the smile? Well, everybody wants to smile. So, but I was... Like when I made my Raw album, I was in a dark place. People love the music, but I was in a dark place. The stuff that I was going through was emotional. I've been crying when I was making that album. Shit wasn't right. My ex-girlfriend Heather, she broke up with me and left me and all this shit, and never came back or called me. Like, I was hurt, but the music that I made reflected that, and people enjoyed it. But I wasn't in a good place. I hated where I was at. I would have loved to be way happier and making a whole different type of music, but.
So here you are.
Yeah, here I am though.
And how come that you're still so into the art of MCing? I mean, I saw your freestyle at Tim Westwood, and you're actually freestyling, I guess. Right?
I mean, they're written. They're not freestyles. People, I personally don't call them freestyles. I don't know how they title it on Tim Westwood or anything. I call it a cipher or something. But yeah,
are you still freestyling straight off the dome?
Yeah, we freestyle every day on tour. Me, Jaron Benson, and Dizzy Wright, DJ Hoppa. We love freestyling. We love the art of rhyming, you know. So, and if anybody hears any of the ciphers that we do, you know, they're not necessarily a reflection of what the actual songs are, because when you're doing a cipher, you're just putting words together and just coming up with random shit that sounds dope and just getting complex with the wordplay. So it's not really about the message. It's just more about how sick can you get with it, you know? Because there's an art form to doing that, you know, and it's just fun. So
but that's really rare, especially in America, isn't it? There's real freestyling.
Yeah. People freestyling has died down a lot. Nobody likes to do it. They're scared.
And I read you consider yourself as rap SpiderMan. So if you're rap SpiderMan, who would be Dr. Octopus?
Who would be Dr. Octopus? Did I say octopus? Octopus, yeah. Who would be Dr. Octopus? I really don't know. I don't know yet. He'll pop up sooner or later.
And the Green Goblin, maybe?
The Green Goblin. See, right now, I'm just discovering that I am Spider-Man, so I don't know the evil. I don't know the villains yet. So I'm barely putting on the suit and jumping across the buildings and learning, going, wow, what is this gift that I have? Yeah, so I don't know. But then once I get there and everything's good, then that's when the Dr. Octopus comes out and the Green Goblin and all that. That's when they come out. But right now, they're not here yet.
But the world is safe in Spider-Man's hands, right?
Yes, but Spider-Man hates being Spider-Man, though.
All right, Hopsin, thanks for taking time.
All right, no problem, man. Thank you
Appreciate
so much.
It. Thank you.
Yeah.
Das war BACKSPIN TV mit Hopsin. Bis zum nächsten Mal. Ciao.
I'm the undeniably hot nigga who making hip-hop iller, your spot filler. I smash rappers out and got sicker, pop filler. I'm like a mischievous prop getter. I'm a probably get popped by Biggie, a box killer. Look at my box filler, now I'm a twat driller. I remember the days when bitches would not pick up the phone when I would call them, not hoes and not a problem. I rose up from the bottom, hey bro, you're fucking awesome. But I ain't here to brag about a new Porsche with 2 doors, you let a kill in. Now I'm about to bring a few more. It's time you feel my true force from Cali straight to New York. And y'all gon' kiss my ass like you tried to make me do yours. Bitch, you wanna act and beef? Think before attacking me. I know that I'm quick to get out of line like I have to pee. It's obvious I got your heart thumping. I may look like a fucking idiot, but I promise I'm far from it. A year ago I wasn't all that. Now I'm sucking bitches all on my ball sack. Am I your best friend? Heck no, you could be